Hello, everyone.
Hello.
Hi, Rowan.
Hello, Rowan.
Rowan called this virtual. Is he on? You can hear him, can't you?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
He has to be loud because you're all very far away, right?
No.
No.
Just because you're in the background. It's a background, foreground, right?
Yes. Well, he called this because we're all supposed to be meeting. So we're meeting. Now, can someone remind Rowan why we're all not together? Why we're meeting?
Oh,
You told us to stay at home and not go to Castleton's Kaylee.
It's some sort of plague again.
No Kaylee's because of plague.
Yes.
But we like Kaylee.
All the mortals are staying home.
I want a Kaylee.
But the last plague was a big mess. Rowan couldn't go 3 feet without stepping over a corpse.
It smells
Miserable.
bad.
It was messy.
Oh, do we need to get more shrouds made?
Probably, but let's not get that morbid just yet.
No.
All right.
So we're all at homes. Are we all at Rowan? This isn't really Rowan's home, but the mortals have been on holiday for weeks, so it didn't matter for them.
Ooh.
So whose home are we at?
Wait, what?
We can't hear you.
Home.
Galen told me to keep the mask on, so that's what I was doing.
No, when you're outside in public.
Oh.
We're not physically here with you.
There you go, Lux.
Oh, there's your teeth. Oh, they're looking very fine.
Thank you.
He's a tiefling.
Yes.
Road, are you in someone's basement? Did you break into the home?
No, I didn't. I didn't break in. No. I have convinced them that I belong here.
Cousin.
That's all right.
And which skill do you use for that? Diplomacy, bluff, or intimidate?
Magic. That makes it all easier. Glamour.
Magic.
Oh,
This is a turn.
Indigo,
Yeah.
Mr. Thumpy, both of you have the wrong ears on. What's that nonsense about?
Well, I first thought it was a mortal flower crown. I tried to eat it at first, didn't go well. But, put it on and, oh, wow, voices. So it fits, sort
So
of.
you hear voices.
He talks too.
Well, yes, I hear your voices.
Yes.
That's good.
You find the magic box in the thingies, and you press the shiny things, and it works.
Ooh, shiny things.
Yes.
So is everyone being safe then? You're wearing your armor, correct? You're going into the visiting cleric. So what is it?
Oh, this
I go unarmored.
What do mortals do to stay safe? Is that what they're supposed to do?
Something like that.
They're supposed to stay
Rowan,
far
you're
away.
dusted again. I don't think it needs dusted.
Well, yeah, the edges of his little frame look filthy, so he's cleaning them off.
The mortals just need to stay out of a very particular sort of range, and they should be okay.
Well, how far apart are they supposed to be?
Without of attack of opportunity range, or like 5 or 6.
Yes.
For 6
Out of
feet.
melee.
Something like that. Out of the melee range.
Outside your 5-foot step.
Exactly.
Aye.
5 feet
Oh.
isn't out of melee for me, though.
So 1.5 King George. King Charles. Who's our king? Who's the
I
human
don't-
king? James Charles.
The king is Oberon. Which king?
Our king's Oberon, the human one. Henry.
It changes so often.
Do you really keep track of those?
I can.
He's King
So
Henry
when-
the 43rd, isn't he?
A little bit
Something.
before that.
So about 1.5 to 2 of him apart.
Sure, that sounds
That's
good.
about right.
Give or take.
Maybe something like
It's
that.
not the it's not the king that's hard to keep track of. It's his wives. He has so many of them.
As long as you say Catherine, you're mostly always correct.
About 50-50.
But
Mary? I don't know their
I
names.
don't know what you're
Don't
saying.
understand
Rowan
human
and Aspen have been
politics.
keeping track of them for a while now. They're not that hard to keep track of.
that's
They're
just
not very
you don't have
mobile
to
after a while.
Very true.
And you don't care what you call them, though, so it doesn't really matter which one it is.
That's true.
If you just don't bother to learn their names and just call them, oh, Majesty, every time, then you don't even have to try.
I just put them all king.
You can't go wrong with Your Majesty. Oh wait, you can go wrong with Your Majesty because sometimes it's Your Majesty and sometimes it's Your Grace and sometimes it's Your Highness. What's all that about?
Well, at that point, just make some gesture and they'll get the gist.
Yeah.
You're a diplomat.
Some gesture.
Reverence and move on at that point. Rowan knows most of the names, but then again, we take care of them just like we do everyone else in Canterbury. Speaking of which, Sister, we need to make sure that all of their linens are sanitized and cleaned. Rowan will get the peroxide and something called bleach. Not sure what that'll do, but he's heard it's great at killing things.
It sounds like you have
fire
stuck in your throat, Rowan.
Fire, yes, we should boil it. That's what we should do. We'll just boil everyone's linens.
Throat noise.
Makes sense.
Galen says a well-timed
sure they're not
fireball
in them.
always does the job.
Well, yes, that's what Rowan was about to point out. Mr. Thumpy reminded him the last time. When we boil the linens this time, Sister, let's make sure there's no humans still in them.
Well, that does help. It
Oh,
means
thank you.
we have to remake things though, because linen shrinks when you get it very hot.
Oh, so we'll just have to make them twice as large then.
All right. Or just take them in after we after. We'll just add things to them, make them fancier.
Most of them are probably can't tell the difference between fashions, so. So is
They
everyone
like all
doing?
the added braids.
Yes, everyone's doing well. Rowan's worried about all of you. He hasn't been able to
It's
see
actually been
anybody.
quite cozy. I miss you all, of course, but I'm finding ways
misses
to
all-
stay cozy.
He miss. Now, Rowan's going to say this and regret it immediately, but Rowan misses all of you far more than he thought he would. He misses being interrupted while he's cleaning. He misses people stealing his tea.
Hey, it was one many times.
He misses fairies jumping in the kitchen
Still
and
been
creating.
happening in a way, though.
He misses fairies jumping into the kitchen and creating corgis because they got too anxious. He misses all of you in ways he didn't think he would. But he is amazed at the resilience of these humans. Look at this way they keep in contact. It's not even a proper scrying stone, but it works well enough, don't you think?
Yes.
And
I feel like a magic mirror.
it doesn't have the distortion of a crystal ball either. That's sort of nice.
For something called Zoom, I don't feel like I'm going very fast.
I know, that's right.
We're all very stationary, aren't we?
This is true.
Yeah.
Be careful with their magic boxes, because if you break them, all the magic smoke comes out.
Well, no, we don't want to.
Magic blue smoke.
Yes, magic blue smoke.
Different
Okay.
colors of smoke.
No,
Just
just
blue.
blue.
All right.
Whose cave are you hiding in, Bridget?
So, I went.
This is already going to be a good story. Hold on, everyone. Wherever
All
she
right.
is on your monitor thing, stare directly at her.
So Galen isn't in the tower right now. He wanted to go out into this dungeon, which is why he's not here. And so I thought I'd borrow the tower. And now
No, you
me
can't get
and
out.
the tower are somewhere we don't know.
You move the tower.
Is that what you've been doing down there?
I didn't move the tower. Wait, Lux, are you in the tower too?
Yes, I'm in the fireplace room.
I don't know where we are. There's goats floating outside, and it's not.
Whoa!
It's not good.
That's bad.
That's bad.
That doesn't sound so bad.
Or
How are we gonna?
what room I'm in.
As long as it's back in place in time for the festival, at the Harvest Festival, you should be fine. Just make sure that it lands in the material plane. Doesn't matter if it's even in the fairy realm. That's
Did
still
you
the
say
material
ethereal
plane.
plane?
No, no, no.
You know, go ahead. Go visit the ethereal plane. We'll see what you bring back. There's not much that we fairies haven't seen, but we'll wait to see.
Don't
like
don't
the
challenge her
material
that way.
No.
Rowan will get the mop.
It's got extra eyes.
Say, material plane. Does that mean we get any things to stitch? We're running out of things to stitch because we can't dress any of the mortals because we can't get near them.
Well, I'll give it a good look to see if I can find any material.
Us,
All right.
Rowan's cleaned this house so often that there's nothing left to clean.
I'm running out of snacks.
You should take a
Oh.
hobby.
Everything's edible if you're brave enough.
I agree.
Yes.
Why does that not surprise him? Well, would be, you know, what would make Rowan happy? I know he knows he called.
I think I found the owner of this home.
Oh, a gentleman.
Now, is that a changeling or is that someone's familiar?
No, I think he's the homeowner.
Oh,
Oh, that's pleasant.
Makes sense.
The whole house just for him.
All right, that's your business.
And my friend says hello to your friend.
Oh, my friend also just showed up.
well,
friend.
if he knew he was supposed to have a quadruped, Rowan would have borrowed one, but he's out of them.
I've got a friend, but it doesn't move so much.
Oh,
Yeah,
Oh,
isn't that
no.
cute?
That's a delightful friend.
Looks like it'd be a lovely carriage.
No. Yeah. Oh, don't be in the carriage when it wears
Wait,
off.
there's nowhere to go.
Need more tea.
Did Lux just vanish?
No, no.
Oh no,
Oh, he has a friend
Oh,
too.
he has one too.
What is it with you feline owners? Are we back in Egypt? Is it Egypt? Have we broken the space-time continuum again? Are we back in Egypt?
They're very helpful, delightful imps to have around when you have to stay home.
Well,
Yes.
you do know why the Sphinx is missing a nose, don't you? Gertrude lost her nose, right? That was our fault.
What?
Well, it was Sister and Rowan's fault. Gertrude
Oh,
didn't like the way
I'm
it
not
looked,
surprised.
so we tried to fix it a few times, and then it broke.
Oh.
Makes
I liked
sense.
it better after that, actually, so we just left it alone.
Mhm.
Where did that nose go? Do you remember?
We put it in a box somewhere,
Well, there's
but we
lots of
don't
boxes
remember
in
where the
Egypt.
box went. Yes.
Eh, knowing Egypt, it's in someone's tomb.
Well, yes. Which means Scarab's got it somewhere.
Definitely.
Somewhere.
All your felines are exceptionally patient creatures. You know that?
I just keep mine because it's nature's original assassin.
Aha.
Nice.
That's terrifyingly cute. It's nature's assassin that's just letting you dance with it.
They
Frightening
tolerate
creature.
us. Yes, they tolerate us.
It's to lull us into a false sense of security.
That's true.
Makes sense.
Well, you know,
Because
That too.
then at night when you're trying to sleep, they pounce on the middle of your stomachs and wake you up. It's quite horrid.
well, have you all been having issues with that since we've all had this stay in someone's home safely order? Have your pets been behaving differently since you're around all the time? Rowan's human doesn't know what to do with him. Of course, Rowan's human doesn't know that he's here, but that's the point of being a brownie. But
Oh.
the house is cleaner than it usually is, so they don't really know what to do with it, and they can't keep an ounce of honey in the house.
The manticore in the
complaining.
tower has been really nice.
Yeah,
That's-
She hasn't been
I'm just
eating
very,
though
very,
because
very
she
eager
can't
to
get
get
near
back
people.
to sleeping outdoors, actually.
I miss the outdoors. I can't yell here. I get in trouble for
Oh.
yelling.
Oh.
My friend has been very quiet too. Doesn't say much.
What
Yeah.
do you do to
Does-
the
Does anyone else want to tell her it's a carrot, or shall we just
No.
let her have that?
Smile,
No.
nod.
Yes. Hello.
That's lovely. That's lovely. Yes.
That's
Oh,
wonderful.
are you going to say anything? No?
They are
Yeah, he's not
quiet.
very talkative.
Get into yelling.
Zenny, you should go for walks. It's great.
I go for a walk, go for a flight. You got
Either one.
wings.
Either way.
You could probably go for a flight. If the mortals are all staying home, they wouldn't even see you go out for a flight. Oh wait, we're supposed to be doing mortal solidarity and staying home as well.
I can't.
Stay-
It was a nice
So
Or just
Stay-
walk where they're not.
And stay safely at home. Rowan didn't realize how much he liked to being around other beings, human or otherwise. This is rougher than he thought, but he's toughing through it. Helps to see all your smiling faces. And we all got magic prepared, spells and things we're going to be doing. He knows that that's supposed to be.
We all have
Out.
big plans for the Harvest Festival this year.
Oh yeah.
No polymorphing.
But it's such fun.
No.
Not Vale's fault. Even
No.
if it's totally fine.
No.
You're really, really good at polymorphing. Rowan won't know.
Yeah, he knows it. But
As
the last time we did that, remember King Oberon got rather annoyed with all of us because it was his lunch you polymorphed.
Polymorphing!
Well, Uncle Rowan.
Everybody give us some applause.
Polymorphing? Rowan can't get mad at you.
Yes, he can. He just you don't run as fast when you polymorphed yourself into a potted plant. Just remember that.
Oh, that's no fun at all. All right.
I used to know a sorcerer who could do that trick.
Ooh.
What happened to them?
I have no idea.
They
took 'em out for
decided to
lunch.
make you leave them alone.
Oh.
I mean, Bridget and I did live to Avalon for about 900 years there, so.
Was it a tremendous feat?
There were, in fact, tremendous feet. I think there
Tremendous
were-
root.
Good, 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 good.
Tremendous feat.
Yes, tremendous feat. And then you had to get to the root of the problem.
Absolutely.
Branching out on your skills, he sees.
You know, Sprout's not here. You don't have to channel him.
It's either
But we
him or-
do.
It's either him or Robin Hood. We got one of the two. We've got to channel him.
I'd
into
rather
doing that.
Sprout.
Say that we've got more of these made.
Oh,
Yay!
lovely.
Rowan's
So-
wearing his. Got all of his little
Yeah.
badges and buttons tied up now, so people will know that his name is Rowan, and that
Aw.
he's not an elf, and that he's not a troll, that he's not a gnome, he's not a goblin, and he's certainly not a pirate. That was a new one.
A pirate.
Yeah, someone said he looked like a pirate.
I was very confused.
Yes.
But you've got a special pirate hat, Rowan. So sometimes
Yes.
you look like a pirate.
But he wasn't wearing it that day, so that was
Maybe
very
they didn't mean you looked like a pirate so much as you looked like a pirate. Like they all
Total
said a
sense.
pirate.
Makes sense.
That's what I figured. Can I ask a question for all of you?
Yes.
Yes.
Would we like to sing? See if we can make that work with this. We haven't had a good round since we cast that circle when we left. We did have fun. We have a good time casting the circle. Hopefully that's been protecting those humans for them. But we haven't had a good round since we left Canterbury.
Oh, yes.
Oh,
let's
yes.
do it.
That
All
sounds
right.
good to me.
He's
How
going
should we
to.
divide?
Lux, do you know how to organize this thing?
So,
Row by row by row?
something like that, yeah. If I could have Rowan and Zinnia and Indigo in the first round, myself, Broad and Mint in the third, and then Aspen and Mooney and Bridget in the third.
All right.
All right. So Rowan will start.
My video isn't slow.
We'll see how this works, because one thing he's noticed about their scrying devices, humanities, there seems to be a delay. It's not instant, so we'll see. Clear throat.
What are we singing?
Rose Red. Have you never heard this one?
Oh, I know this one. I'm quite good at this one.
Do we all know the verse?
Aye.
Yes.
All right. So
Indeed.
5, 6, 7, 8. Rose, rose, rose red. Will I ever see thee wed? I will marry at thy will, sir, at thy will. Oh, this is a mess, isn't it?
That was not.
That's a beautiful mess. See, that's what he meant.
Yes. Oh, yes, yes.
All right,
How
let's
about we
just
try to sing it all together?
sing it all together.
Yes.
So, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7.
We lost
I
Bridget.
think Bridget got eaten.
Bridget,
Oh, yeah.
Did the tower shift planes?
Bridget!
It may have.
No, it was the goats.
Oh no.
No.
Oh, it's got her.
Don't.
You warned us about the goats.
You did challenge her to go to the ethereal range, so she
Oh.
might have gone there.
Whatever it is, it hasn't got the whole tower yet.
Oh
Yeah.
dear.
Oh dear, you're all shifting realities. Correct. Well,
It's
don't use any
slowly creeping up.
stairwells. Don't use any stairwells.
Well, yeah, that's the part of the problem with singing Rose Red. It does tend to open up doorways.
That-
Tell her sorry if you see her after this. He'll do it if she pops back in.
All right.
Well, we can either try singing that or how long have humans been huddled up since
Oh, for
fine.
ages. For ages.
About 2 months-ish.
Yes.
how long, how many
It was about
Almost a full season.
2
almost a
months.
full season?
a full season.
Yes, he heard two months, but he doesn't remember how long a month is.
About a season.
30 days, Uncle Rowan. 30 days in a month.
That doesn't help either.
2/3 of
2/3 of a season. We are nearly at summer.
Oh.
Oh, there.
Well, so then a lot of people missed their birthdays, didn't they?
Oh, yes.
Should we sing them a happy birthday?
Yeah.
Oh, of course.
Le
Rowan,
bright,
can
the
we
Sean,
add in
are
Rowan,
going.
Rowan, come
Le
in.
bright,
Oh,
Come
they
in.
don't
No.
understand that.
I don't think a lot of
Oh.
people will understand that. You got to do
Yeah.
it.
All right, go ahead. Happy
Happy
birthday
birthday
to you.
Happy
Happy birthday to you. Happy
Happy
birthday,
birthday,
dear
dear
Hans.
Happy
Birthday to you.
You.
This delay thing's monstrous for singing, you know that?
It really is.
How,
It is.
how do you
Well, I was-
expect to have a Kaylee through this if you can't even sing properly through it?
It's not going to be good for that.
We just need to find a place in Avalon, lock it off, and have our own Kaylee, and just invite the immortals we want to have there.
Boy.
Only if they're wearing acceptable face mask attire.
Oh.
Yes, very true. Very true.
Well, make sure they both.
Or apparently they're not allowed to be hot.
Aspen, will there be tea?
Oh, yes, yes. How about this tea? Do you want this one?
And cakes. Will there be cakes?
Oh, Rowan, are you making cake?
Well, of course he will.
If
Oh,
you'll make cake,
yay.
we'll make biscuits.
Absolutely. Have some cucumber sandwiches, probably an angel food cake, definitely a few loaves of corgi bread. Only bread.
Meat pie?
Oh, they're not in season, but he'll try.
All right.
What kind of pie?
Meat pies.
Oh, yes.
It's not in season yet for those, but if he can make one, he'll happily bring some.
Very well.
Oh, good. Rowan, we're fine. You can quit dusting us. Ah,
Seriously, Mr. Thumpy, whose house did you rob? Because that is not a cave.
no, not Rob. I have convinced them that I belong here, and they haven't quite realized that I don't. So,
So
Did
you
I
haven't
think
broken anything yet?
not a lot. There are two small children in the house, so they don't notice anything.
Oh, well, then you break as much as you want.
That
with
does
that.
help.
Uncle Rowan, speaking of young children in the house, I've been practicing my spells, but
Oh, dear.
I might have messed up a little bit. You see, there were two
Oh, dear.
children in this house, and they were acting rather horrid. So I enchanted them and turned them into pigs.
Well, you didn't even do that properly. They're too furry to be pigs.
No, and I don't know how to undo it. I'm terribly sorry.
When Master Galen returns, he can easily change them back.
Oh,
That's
very good.
fairly.
Yes,
one of us
very
could do it too, but unfortunately, we're all supposed to still be social distancing, right? Is it?
Yeah.
They're lightening up on that, maybe, or are we still social distancing?
I
Do
believe.
we
We
even know what
think
we're
you're
doing?
allowed to get together in groups of 10.
Yes. Yes.
One,
Oh, 2,
two,
6,
4,
8,
3.
19.
How many of
I
us
can't
are there?
count.
8.
Is that less than 10?
Yes, Rowan, it is less than 10.
So we're still at, all right. So we're all still.
Well, I
Yeah.
will take care of the pigs until I run into Galen at that time. Then I will let him help me.
No.
Well, we're really hoping Richard didn't get eaten by those floating ethereal goats. That's going to be rather
Oh.
disturbing.
Yes.
I'm going to have nightmares about that now. Thank you.
You're welcome.
Nah. Nah. Road.
Rowan, stop.
We're going to cross that bridge.
I will take these magic things off.
There's no referee for Rowan to be impish with. Sorry, you're going to get the full brunt.
Yes. What did you do with the bag of stones, Rowan? Did you hide it?
Yes, it's his bag. He's keeping it safe.
Oh, good.
Fair enough.
Sister, would you mind pouring him a little bit more tea?
Oh, of course. Here you are. And there we go. Yes?
Worked for him. It's not exactly sure how space-time is working in this thing.
We're not sure, but it seems to work.
Right.
Sort of.
Well, so we're all busy and happily practicing and getting everything put together that we should for the Canterbury season. For right now, as far as we know, it's still going on. They're going to have a festival, and my goodness, if those humans have a festival, shouldn't we help them have the grandest one they've ever had?
Yes.
Awesome.
Exclamation! It's the best, biggest, bloodiest, loudest, most magical festival ever.
Yes.
Absolutely.
Can't wait to
We have a
see
feeling
how
we will have lots. Yes.
You all spoke at once, and Rowan got 13 conversations in both ears.
That's
The Lord Mayor, I will guarantee we have an excellent time.
That's
Yes.
what it's like to be in Canterbury, Rowan.
That's true.
Rowan thinks he would like to be anywhere but inside this human's house, actually.
Yes, but once we do get there, we'll have to yell 8 times as much.
Good.
I'm ready. I'm ready right now.
We've all been saving our voices for nothing. I mean, this is what we've been saving our voices up, so we should be quite ready for that by then, shouldn't we?
It's all that energy.
Yes.
Should be good. I think we will have visitors that we've never had before at this festival.
Well, hopefully it goes forward. He supposes the best thing we can do for these humans is to forge forward as if it's still going on.
Yes.
It's up to them whether or not they decide they shouldn't. Right now, they're deciding that that's a month is a third of a season.
Yes.
Yes.
Boy.
So we still have another season. We still have all summer
Oh, so
Yes.
good.
for things to possibly get better.
Yes.
It's nice and hot. Sweat out the fever, as they say.
Well, how many? 1 second, he has to count something.
Oh, man.
You can borrow my fingers.
We
if you-
do have enough. We already did one, but we didn't open this with it. But because we're all together and we're talking and we can do this, do we want to do a mini circle? He knows that we're not in the right order on this screen, but we can do it in the right order. Do we want to close out on that? Do you think that's a
Oh,
good idea?
absolutely.
Love to be part of your
Well,
circle.
all right, so sister, you get
Yes.
feminine, Rose got masculine. Mr. Thumpy, would you like to do earth?
Yes.
All right. Who wants water?
we'll do water.
Mint.
All right.
Indigo.
Zinnia, you've got fire. Now, that gives Lux or Gilly to do air. Lux, would you do air?
I could do that.
Or
yeah.
Indigo, do you want to do air? Which one of you two would prefer to do air?
Who wants it more?
Ooh, that's a challenge.
Hold the parchment
Well,
sheet. Hold the
Lux,
parchment sheet.
Lux, he would like to point out that the Sovereign of Air is a will-o'-the-wisp. You're more her style.
True.
But you can do it that, we're doing this.
Yeah, the boulder, the parchment, and the shears.
Oh, all right. That seems the most fair way to do it. Do
Great.
it. 1, 2, 3.
Oh,
Did that delay that? So,
I got it.
One more.
all right. Wait till Rowan. Just on the count. Wait till Rowan says 3. That way, the delay should hit both of you at the same time. All right.
All right.
Don't move your hands. 1, 2, 3. Fairly certain.
No, not my friend.
Fairly certain the shears beat your carrot.
Don't worry, I would never because I'm too far away.
But
Yeah.
you might want to anyway. It would go good in the stew.
What?
All right, so Rowan doesn't have his broom because he can't sit down with that on his back, but he'll start. Oh, this is going to be fun. This is going to be nice. Rowan casts this circle, sealing in happiness, hope, prosperity, and health. He seals out hatred, anger, belittling, paranoia, anxiety. He does so first by summoning Firan, masculinity and strength. May it watch over us, may it guide us, may it protect us.
We summon Banin, femininity, the care for others with unquestioning love, so that we may care for those who are sick and take care of ourselves as is needed.
We call upon Cray, Earth, for stability, for strength, for health and vitality, and for just being centered during this time.
I invoke air for the intelligence to be able to stay safe during this time, to be able to look at the information out there and be able to really see which of the information is the good information and being able to separate that from those who may try to deceive you in this trying time.
We invoke Tina, fire, the passion in our hearts right now, and the new passions we are all picking up, and the passion people that we love, that we stay away from to stay safe.
We call on Ishka, water, for empathy, compassion, and cleansing in this time.
Circle is closed and it is not broken. So mote it be.
So
mote it
be.
Oh, that feels really good. Well, everyone knows that we're still planning on meeting for the Canterbury Festival, the Harvest Festival. Do we know the dates that's supposed to take place? It starts there, Labor Day weekend, correct?
Holiday is the other holiday.
Yes.
Yes.
The
In
Labor
September.
Day. It's in September.
September 5th, we believe.
It's something
That sounds
like
right.
that.
Yes.
I'll just go until they kick me out.
Oh, sounds good.
That sounds better. Well, if that's all, then he supposes Rowan called this meeting and we don't need it anymore, so thank you so very much.
Right.
Raise a glass to health.
Oh.
Glasses to health.
I forgot my mug.
Slancha.
Slancha.
Punch out.
Jack.
Everybody.